Hey, the best squad, it's your girl Ebony the Best, guys. I hope you guys are happy. No, for some reason, y'all, why does it feel like Saturday? I don't know if because of all the everything that's going on the social media street. Well, not really social media street. Well, yeah, with the little coleslaw, thinking she was it. But I just wanted to get away from that for a little bit. Okay, so guys, we all have been wondering where Mama Van is, and I found I forgot who the person's page was that she did an interview with, and I just want to let you guys hear the clip of what happened. Everybody's questioning why hasn't she filmed. So in it, she did mention that there's certain people that she's definitely not going to film with, and I don't know if that's what they're using to spite her or spite Mel or whatever the case is. But let me let you guys listen to the conversation of her explaining this whole not filming.
Right? Have you been fired? Have you been fired? I mean, do you still do? Are you on the show? I mean, I know it's kind of funny, but we 8 episodes in, and I think I may have seen a glance of you once at the skating party, maybe. So are you on the show?
I am not fired.
Okay.
Like I got a contract renewal, and I actually got a raise, and I filmed. But unfortunately, I don't get to decide what is shown and what is left on the cutting board. Mm-hmm. Whenever I film, I'm usually filming with Melody or my grandbaby, because I'm not going to be present in any situations where I feel like someone's going to try to take me out of character.
Okay.
Because that's not what I want to represent on this show. And so I've been invited to film at some events that I declined.
Okay.
Because I didn't want my brand to be associated with the people who were hosting the event, or because I knew, because of who was going to be there, it was going to be an opportunity for them to sort of put me in a situation where
I mean, we even
I was
see
going to be
Kyra
challenged
and
to come out of character.
Monster. What's his real name? Because I don't want to call this kid Monster. Maybe that's why he's behaving the way he's behaving.
Like I said,
But I digress. We even see them having a scene together. I
we
mean,
were sort of so upset about the way
hello. What's
Melody
going on?
and Milani and
Anyway,
Malia,
guys, I just wanted to
Mariah
bring that to
and
y'all's
Malia's
attention that
birthday party
it's
went,
not right
is because
that
there
we
was
don't see Mama Van with only 2
so
more
much
episodes to
positive
go.
stuff that was filmed that day that could have been shown, and they chose to only show the drama and the negative stuff.
Right.
Because I actually filmed two scenes that day with people inside. I did a scene with Melody where she and I were sitting down talking about things and catching up with what she had going on and all of the opportunities, the doors that were being opened for her. And then I also filmed a scene with the Fletchers, Mr. Fletcher and his wife, where we were talking about the 47 acres that started this whole show. And they chose not to show any of that. But they did show my ex-son-in-law in my face yelling at me. And that was the only thing I filmed that day that they chose to show. And because I knew that, Melody had made it very clear to production who was invited and who wasn't. It was a private event. She had rented that venue out for the day. A lot of my family down here from where I'm at, we had all went up for that weekend to celebrate the girl's birthday. And to put her ex-husband into the mix with her family, that alone would have been an issue. And she didn't want any of our family members to feel uncomfortable because his presence was there.
Right.
So she had made it very clear to production that, you know, he was not invited. And when we pull up, you know, we're getting mic'd up and everything, and we see him pulling up, and not only do we see him pulling up, but we see production giving him a parking space. And of course, you know, Melody, she voiced her opinion again. He is not welcome here. I made it very clear. This is my kid's birthday party. We're going to have a good time. And then it escalated, her conversation that she had with the producer. And at one point she told him, get the cameras and leave. This is not going to be filmed. We're going to go inside. We're going to enjoy my kids. You all can take your cameras and leave. And then, you know, somehow I think they convinced her, okay, we'll handle it. And, you know, Lord and behold, they didn't handle it. And they chose to only show all of that drama that took place instead of focusing on how great of a time we all had inside with the kids and stuff. And I think that was very disappointing to her, because she is trying to stay in a positive space, and to know that at that moment they didn't protect her with the decision that she had made. I'm sure that was very difficult for her too, because it was hard for me.
So guys, so y'all heard Mama Van talking about, you know, production, them cutting her out. You know, the only time that she was really shown was when they had Martell up in her face, you know, being aggressive, even pretending that they didn't know that he wasn't supposed to be there, you know, having a parking spot prepared for him. I mean, like Mama Van said, she felt like, you know, they didn't protect her daughter. And that's a problem. That's a problem from the same man, Carlos King, who said, Melody, don't worry. I'm going to protect you. You did nothing of the sort. And I'm not here to offend anybody, but I guarantee you, Carlos King, I guarantee you, had Melody, you know what? Let me not. Let me just say, had Melody been a woman, a man, it would be a totally different story, because we see how you protect these men out here, allegedly. And guys, I just wanted to show you some pictures also of the Eminem, how Mama Van just, you know, I was not seeing them is so like, it's kind of like not nice. You know what I mean? We were seeing them growing up. We were hearing voices, but I did screenshot, and I have, you know, voices of Sugar Mama, little things I'm going to post at the end so you guys can get to see the Eminem kids and, you know, how they're growing up right before our eyes, like Mariah is so big. Okay? Go ahead, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Almost button, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video.